Ram trucks have been a long staple of American roads, but things are starting to change. Massive discounts on the brand new Ram 1500, uncertainty surrounding the fate of the HD lineup, all-electric disappointment, whispers of a potential new strategy, and all the turbulence Stellantis is currently facing. What the heck is happening at Ram? And why have things just gone from bad to worse? Here are 7 things to think about. Number 7. Massive Ram 1500 discounts. Although brand new, the 2025 Ram 1500 is already seeing massive discounts. For example, one dealership in Colorado listed the light-duty truck with a new twin-turbo inline-6 engine for $43,124, which is more than $6,500 off the sticker price. The new pickup in a crew cab configuration with 420 horsepower seems like a pretty attractive deal, but what's caught everyone's attention is that such deals are emerging on the market, which certainly looks quite indicative. For years, Ram has been refusing to follow Ford and GM's path and offer massive discounts to attract buyers, but things started to change lately. And as you may presume, the main reason is the market share loss that came as an outcome of earlier pricing policy. Ram has no other option but to go off the sticker price significantly, and while that's excellent for customers, it raises some questions. Of course, officials won't tell you the actual reason for such attractive offers, but we may presume that sales have slowed down notably. With such discounts, it's easy to conclude that there's a lot of inventory sitting at dealer lots and that Ram buyers are for some reason hesitating. It may be the redesign and the new powertrain, but it's quite possible that there's more. Number 6. What's going on with heavy-duty pickups? If there's a clear indicator that something strange is happening at Ram, that would be the launch of the new HD pickup. After the company released the new light-duty pickup, we believed it was just a matter of time before the updated version would arrive. That model has been unveiled, but many details are still missing. When it comes to the things we know, there's the new styling with a bold grille and a new, more aggressive face, which brought mixed reactions. While some love the new look, others are not impressed. But as we've just mentioned, styling is not the biggest issue, not even close. The problem is that there are a lot of things that we still don't know, starting from the fact that Ram still hasn't provided any info about specs, technical details, powertrain upgrades, etc. We could hear a lot about the new Cummins engine and the new transmission for the diesel, but none of these words came from officials. Clearly, there's some kind of problem because the lack of information about the release day suggests that something is causing a delay. New model years typically arrive at fall, but that's not happening with the 2025 Ram HD. Instead, it seems delayed, which also causes a lot of trouble to dealers. Ram needs to deliver something really good, and it needs to do it soon. Unfortunately, it looks like that's not going to happen. Number 5. Where's the Rampage? Ram's absence from the midsize market has been criticized for a long time, but things cooled down when the company announced plans to compete in the new fast-growing segment of unibody pickups. With the Maverick likely exceeding 150,000 sales this year, it's clear that there's big potential, especially if you consider that the sister company's Jeep Gladiator seems way overpriced and marks disappointing sales numbers. What's even more intriguing is that Ram already has a proper truck for the segment. The Rampage debuted in Brazil a while ago, and we believe that the American launch would happen soon after, but for some reason, that is still not happening. The US launch is not even on the horizon, and things don't look promising from the current perspective. Ram is missing this opportunity once again. It happened when the midsize market started to grow and the company missed bringing back the Dakota. And now it's happening again in the compact segment where Ford already marks impressive sales numbers and Toyota is expected to join in the next year or so. Clearly, the absence of anything smaller than a full-size pickup suggests that Ram's strategy and future plans really don't exist. Number 4. Hemi is gone. Speaking of Ram's absence of any strategy, here comes another significant issue. Namely, the company has just introduced a new powertrain, the 3-liter twin-turbo inline-6 available in 2 variants, with 420 and 510 horsepower. Without any doubt, that new engine is great, offering a great balance between power and efficiency. But still, we simply can't understand why the Hemi had to go. Was there really a need for such a radical change, especially in the segment where most of the customers are quite conservative? After all, Ford set a perfect example long ago when it introduced an F-150 with an EcoBoost engine. It decided to keep the good old naturally aspirated V8 Coyote along with it, and even today, Ford buyers enjoy the luxury of choosing between going old school or opting for something more modern. The problem with such a radical change is that the Hemi V8 is such a beloved engine, not just because of performance, but the signature sound as well. Many potential buyers miss those sonic features because as much as the new inline-6 is great, it's too quiet for a good number of Ram buyers. Maybe that's one of the reasons for the massive discounts dealers have been offering lately. Number 3. Ram 1500 Rev Disappointment. When we saw the concept of Ram's electric pickup, we were amazed at its unique features, but then the production version came and it was a huge disappointment. The midgate is gone just like the front pass-through and seating for 6. The production version is nothing more than a regular Ram 1500 with electric motors, with a clear lack of innovative elements initially promised. But even such a truck seems to be delayed considering that there has been little to no details from officials lately. And all that comes at a time when skepticism over electric trucks seem to be higher than ever. But still, rival companies already launched their electric trucks, and no matter how marginal the current market is, Ram won't have access to it if it doesn't react soon. The market will eventually find a foothold and these prices will become more affordable, but there will be no room for Ram in the segment. The same situation goes with Ram's hybrid truck, the Ram Charger, which was expected to solve the biggest problem of electric trucks and offer 300 miles of towing range. But once again, information about the production version and its release has been missing lately, and there is still uncertainty about its pricing and availability, even though Ram promises that the sales will start early in the next year. Number 2. Pricing out of the market. And it's not just about Ram. Stellantis as a whole is facing a bit of problems in the US market, and it was partly caused by inadequate pricing strategy. Just like rivals, Stellantis increased prices during the pandemic, but the company has been slow to reduce prices afterwards. It turns out that Stellantis raised prices by 50% since 2019, while inflation only rose by 23%. Stellantis priced itself out as a consequence. The inventory data revealed significant excess stock on dealer lots. In Ram's case, this particularly refers to the 1500 model, which is sitting 131 days on dealer lots on average, 41 days longer than the key competitor, the Chevy Silverado. This even caused a high percentage of the 2023 models to be still stuck at dealer lots, which requires even deeper discounts to sell. But discounts don't help much apparently, as Ram sales went down 20% in the third quarter, while Ram is currently offering $4,500 discounts on trucks on average. Experts suggest that the company needs to double these to reduce inventories. Other experts suggest that Stellantis may need to cut production temporarily to align dealer stock with demand. These experts suggest that brands like Jeep, Ram, Dodge, and Chrysler will sooner or later have to face challenges, as Stellantis has substantial brand work to do in the US, which is going to be long and painful. Number 1. Stellantis has a tough year. Ram's troubles are just a small part of a bigger problem. Stellantis has encountered a very challenging year, facing declining sales and market share that have raised concerns among shareholders, executives, and employees. The merger of FCA and Peugeot only brought new problems, and the automaker sales have become significant to the point that this massive conglomerate is currently below Honda's market share. Carlos Tavares is facing scrutiny as profits have declined significantly this year. Their biggest troubles are in North America, where dealers blame executives for their reckless short-term decision-making that deteriorates American brands. On the other hand, UAW threatens to strike again due to unmet investment commitments. To prevent further escalation, the company already announced several executive changes and is actively searching for a new CEO, as Tavares is set to retire in 2026. Then there are speculations about the potential downsizing of Stellantis US headquarters in Auburn Hills, which raises further concerns. Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer already emphasized the importance of collaboration with the company to ensure success in the state, highlighting the need for ongoing communication to navigate challenges effectively. In such circumstances, we're unsure how successfully Ram can fight its battles and address pressing issues. Thanks for watching and see you next time.